What's up guys, GSDesignsHD here, and today I have for you another how-to tutorial on Photoshop CS6. Now today I'm going to be making a how-to tutorial on making banners, and specifically 2D banners. And I like 2D banners a lot better than 3D banners, like that grungy 3D, like it just doesn't look good. And if you look at most clans now, like top clans like FaZe, Dare, Darth, all those guys are having 2D professional looking banners. Now I have quite a few examples here, but I'm going to be sticking to one main style, if you like to call it, banner today, and this is, where is it? It is, wait, hold on, give me a second. It is I don't know where it is now. So this is one problem of having so much stuff, you just can't find it. I think it's FaZe Clan. No, not FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan Radio, where is it? Oh, there it is. And it's going to be like this digital kind of effect, where it's all like glitchy and that digital background, you know. And I also did it for the Dare Arts contest for 30k on them, on their channel. So that is Dare Arts, that one. Oh no, sorry, that's not the, no, this is Austin, Dare Austin competition, not the Dare Arts 30k. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is the digital effect, but the other one's a bit more perfected, and so this is how I do it. Now, step one, there is a designer called Nova Concepts. He released a 500k graphics pack. Now the digital I took from there, but if you can find like digital like from the internet or anything, like they work the same. Obviously you can go find, if you search Nova Concepts on YouTube, his channel's still there, he's just not active on it. The 500k pack is there, so if you want to go download that and come back to this video and follow along, then be sure to do that. So I'm just going to locate it there, so it is somewhere in here. And Nova Concepts, there you go. So the Nova Concepts isn't just digital, it's got like so much stuff, and it's got like all the top logos, so like FaZe, Dare, lens flares, see the digital here, stocks, textures, social media icons, I'm running a little bit laggy here, social media icons, team sponsors, so FaZe apparel, like the t-shirts and the everything you need, team, so we've got like the NVS, all that kind of stuff and everything, so we can just turn that off, turn that on. So you have the MV controller here, which is looking smexy. We can turn that down and then go to the Gamma Gamers. So here we have the Gamma logo. I'll turn that off. The Gamma Labs and logo and all that. G Fuel and the G Fuel cups and stuff. This is all comes with it. It was really cool, really good. So from this we need the where is it, digital here, so digital, and then we just want to get all four of these, so digital, oh no, digital 5, sorry, digital 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, hold shift, click there, right click, duplicate layer, and go to YouTube banner template for the destination, hit OK, and there you have, the digital will be here. Now obviously we need to like reveal all of these, and we need to just quickly select them so we can like free transform them and just spread them out across the whole kind of banner here. So just add them in, obviously. So I'm making these like editable so I can actually move them. Otherwise, if you just try and drag one, it will drag more. See, it drags the background and everything, which is just a pain in the ass. So this is why I'm doing it this way. We don't have to have all of them. We can delete, say, 5, for example. Oh yeah, make sure I check that. Delete 5, and then there we have just this plain background here. And now we want to add a bit more to the background actually. So we just double click on our background layer. This template as well is in my 200 sub pack giveaway. So if you want to go in, if you haven't already downloaded that, then you can go and download that and follow along from exactly how I'm doing it. So with my background and the digitals and everything. So if we just want to go to color overlay, and then let's find a darkish red for now, so about there, or a little bit lower actually, about there. Hit OK, and just check that rasterize layer style. So right click rasterize layer style, then just go into the gradient overlay, change the blend mode to overlay like that, then turn the opacity down to around about 80–90%, and everything should be left exactly how it is, and it should be fine. So we want to create a new layer now. We can group these digital layers actually just to save a little bit of space on the layers panel. So if you just call it digital, there we go, like that. With this new layer, we want to drag it above everything apart from the design by, or like so your name for example, obviously designed by whoever, and just grab the brush tool, make sure the foreground color is black, and then we just want to turn up the size to 400–500 pixels. So let's go 500 pixels, where is it? Let's just type it in. 500, there we go, quite big. We want the hardness the opacity down to around about 50%, and then the hardness here at 0. So we just want to start by adding in this very light layer, just this like fill kind of thing, just to start with. We build it up afterwards, but we just want to start by adding in this on the edges here, just to soften it up, on the top as well, and just keep doing that until it like starts to darken it up. Create another new layer, turn the opacity up to around about 70%, and just do the same thing. So, oops, I do that every time. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, so just dab away like that, and then do the same this side here, and then just fill it out a little bit more. Now for the last one, we just want to create a new layer, opacity 100%, size right up 2000 pixels, dab once, dab twice, like that. So now it has that like fade, and you just want to now just come down with the size actually a little bit more, to around about 1000 pixels, and then on if you can create a new layer if you want to. I'm just going to create a new one just to be safe. Then we can just want to dab it in at the bottom there like that, and create another new layer, change the foreground color to white, and then go up 2000 pixels, 1753 if you want to be precise. Then find roughly the middle, and boom, just place a white layer like that, and then just then we want to turn the opacity down, so turn the opacity down to around about 20% ish, and then a little bit more actually, a little bit more, about 16%, or 10 to 20%, depending on like personal preference and everything. Obviously we need to even this up a little bit, so if you want to like even it up, then you can spend a lot more time on this, but for tutorial purposes only I'm just going to leave it as it is. It should be okay. So we can go in, add more lens flares if we want. So close down digital, go to flares, turn off this black layer here, flares, bring in this blue one I believe, so turn off these other ones. This blue one's really cool, so go blue, duplicate layer, YouTube banner template, and there we have this blue lens flare. Obviously it's the wrong colour and it's just covering everything up, so change the blend mode to linear dodge add, come up to the top here. Oh yeah, actually make sure we do that like select thing again, so just make it editable, come up to the top here like this, it's around about there, and then hit OK. Right click, rasterize layer, because it's a smart layer at the moment, we want to adjust it and everything, so we don't want it won't let us if we don't have it rasterized. Just knock off these edges here because they're a bit harsh. That should be cool. And we want to go to image, adjustments, hue and saturation, and colorize, and just change. Now we just want to keep the hue at 0, that'll have the red, and then just play around with the saturation till you find a color you like. Now if you change the lightness, it changes the whole thing, so we don't want to do that, so just keep that at 0, change the saturation. Obviously if you have a different color, then obviously you'd have, so if you're doing green, you'd have a green, blue or purple, you have a purple color, but I'm sticking with red obviously, so hit OK. Now here we have the banner looking so far. So if you want to look at it without the extra bits, so like the rulers and everything, just go view, turn off extras here, and here we have just the base layer of color. So if you want to turn down the opacity a little bit more, we can create a new layer, do Control or Command backspace, come down to below the red layer, and then turn the opacity down like so. Now this turns the saturation down obviously a little bit, so starts to add like a mystical kind of color, a color effect. So we can, I think we might be finished with this this pack actually. I can see if it's got any, like, maybe we can add like a grungy kind of layer just to like you know, add something to it. So where is dark metal? No, turn off that actually. Oh no, actually no. We want a grunge. I'm looking for like a decent grunge. No. Sorry about this, just flicking through. I haven't actually used any of these layers before. That's actually not a bad one. Grunge BW2. Sorry, duplicate layer. YouTube banner template. Hit OK. Whip it straight over. Make sure you can see it. Fill it view. Turn extras back on so we can transform it. Rotate it 90 degrees. And we can just stretch it out. It doesn't really matter if we like distortion and everything, because you won't be able to see it too bad anyway. So like that, just check it, and then we want to bring it below everything, so there, and then turn below the red, and then turn the opacity down so around about 20%, and there we have it. Now it just adds slight decoloration on, is that even a word? Coloration? I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with it. So yeah, it just adds that kind of like misty kind of thing. Now if you want to like sell that a bit more, we can go into 200 subs pack, smoke and dust, and dust 2, and there we have this dust layer. Go to YouTube banner template, same again, linear dodge add, just change it a little bit. Obviously we don't want absolutely loads and loads and loads of dust and everything, so I just kill it and just come down to below here. So make sure these lines are always above the above everything, so it, like, you know, hides it, and then just do that, and we can duplicate that layer, or we're going to go in to find another one. Oops. Find another one. So just to add a bit more random, otherwise it just looks the same after the same. And we're looking for, let's have some dust 3. Now we're using dust 3. Drag that in, and edit, transform, flip horizontal, and then go to change the blend mode to linear dodge add, like again, image. Oh, actually check that. Sorry, image adjustments, black and white. Because obviously it's got a little bit of colour, we don't want that, so we just hit OK. On default, should be cool. And then just rotate it around a little bit more like that, and just have it like that. And then we can drag these below our like darker bits on the edge, so it kind of like just gently fades that in, so we can turn the opacity up on that actually. And there we have this kind of cool looking banner so far. Now if you want to add your logos and everything in, then like go ahead now. So I'm not going to add any logos, I'm going to have a text, so I'm just going to put name. So here we have name, change the spacing, so from -220 to 0, and then I'm just going to have BBAS. This is our BBAS. That's a good font. I recommend getting this font, it's a good font. So we have the name here. Obviously you'd have like a logo, and then you'd have your name or whatever, or clan, and so we have the name. And then if you want to like have that glitchy kind of effect that you saw in on the Phase Clan radio one, then you just go right click, rasterize layer type, and then get the marquee selection tool, go over this just a tiny little bit like that, grab the move tool and just nudge with your arrow keys 1 or 2 pixels either way. Now you don't want to go any more than that, otherwise it'd be hard to read. So I'm going to stick with 1 pixel because I think that looks the best. Command or Control D to deselect that, and we can add a few more. Maybe we can have a thinner one this time, so let's have a thinner one there. Back to the selection tool, one the other way, so left this time, Command or Control D to deselect that, and boom, there you have that glitchy kind of effect. Now we can duplicate this layer twice. Okay, there we go, and then go to copy 2, change the color overlay to just bright red, drag that below everything there, and same again with the copy, and then to color overlay blue, so that kind of blue, and okay, and drag that below the name there. Now name copy, the blue, go left 1, and name copy 2, the red one, right 1. And there we have that RGB split kind of color showing through, and it gives even more, sells that even more. Now we can do the same thing with the digital. If I can find digital, where is it there? I haven't actually tried this technique, so I'm going to try it now. So maybe we can duplicate, not duplicate, we can merge layers, right click, duplicate layer, okay, right click, duplicate layer, okay, and then just obviously it'll brighten everything up where it's like put more layers onto it. Color overlay, just bright red, drag that below digital 1 like that, digital 2 copy, color overlay and blue, so around about there. Okay, drag that below digital there. Now same again, one that way and that one that way, and there we have this digital glitchy kind of effect. So obviously we can turn the opacity down on that as well, and there we have that glitch 3D, not 3D, like I wonder if you put 3D glasses on, I wonder if it would like make it stand out. I don't know. Anyway, there we have that like RGB split, and this last thing as well, under like I highlighted under the name with that like line kind of thing, that I just did that with the pen tool. So if you go brush and then change the size down to like 4 or 5 pixels, hardness 100%, make sure that is vital, then go to your pen tool and then just click once, hold shift, come down to about here, still holding shift, just drag to there, and then you can go to halfway and then stroke it and then flip it over. That's what I normally do, but for now I'm just gonna do it like that, roughly get it the same. So no, so this is the saves doing this, so let's have it like that'll do. Make sure foreground color is white or black or whatever color you want to do, and then just do the pen tool again, right click, stroke path, oh yeah, sorry, need to make a new layer, right click, stroke path, brush, simulate pressure off, and OK, and boom, there you go. Maybe we can turn down these size. Actually we can have, let's have 2 pixels, and right click, stroke path, OK, and there we have it. So we can just right click again, delete path, and now we have this line. We want to turn on extras actually, so we can see the center it up, and there you have it. This glitchy name 2D banner effect for clans, personal YouTube channels, anything with it. If we get 300 subs on my channel, I will be doing a clan PSD giveaway. So I'll be having 2D, just the plain 2D logos for Phase, Dare, Stun, I don't know how, I'm not sure who else, but I'll have 5 main clan logos. Then I'll have just the raw logos in a PSD, and then I'll have a template for each one, like pop out logos. So like in my last previous tutorial, I did a how to on the pop out logos on the stun logo. I will be giving away those as well. So you just have, I'll have like multiple pictures, so 5 images for each logo, and then you'll just have your name. You can change your name to say like Bob, and then you can have like your phase name. Like you can have a phase logo with your like a spaceman, for example, and then just have Bob at the bottom, like and then you could like just, if you wanted to, like, or you know, anything like that. But yeah, so if thank you guys for watching this video. If 10 likes would be sick, that would be epic. If you have any like questions or anything, just leave them down in the comments below. If you want to see anything else on like how to on Photoshop, then this is like a sequel to my like how to on Cinema 4D. If you have any like questions or any ideas you want to do for seeing tomorrow's video or any upcoming videos, then feel free to just message down below. I don't mind. And so thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And here's to 300 subscribers. 293 I'm on making this video, so if we can get 7 more, that'd be epic. So see you and goodbye.